Okay, foodies, to make that lovely shepherd's pie with ground beef, I'll be using here my carrots, peas. Here I have my tomato paste. In here I have ginger, garlic, onions, and I dice up this habanero peppers. Here is my 2 egg yolks. In here is my spices, oregano, paprika, beef bouillon, and some chili flakes, my Parmesan cheese, and I like to use a little bit of cream cheese in my dish. Here is my butter. Here's my sharp cheddar cheese, and here is my organic 100% grass-fed. This is the ground beef I'll be using, and of course I have a full-bodied red wine here that I'll be using. There you go. So let's get started. My hot pan, I want to add my ground beef. No oil, as you can see. Just open up your ground beef because you want to get it a nice char. By getting a char flavor into this beef, you get a lovely flavor. And this beef is going to let its own fat out, so we're going to be having oil in there. So leave this here, don't touch it, try not to touch it. Let it start burning and charring the bottom over there. Let's take a look now. So as you can clearly see, it's all char and stick to the bottom of the pan, and that is exactly what I want. Now let's move it up a bit. Now let's add our spices in. And in goes all onion, pepper, garlic, but I'm not adding this piece. There you go. And let's not forget that tomato paste. So we want to really cook our tomato paste. So I want to put it in a little corner here by itself, just to cook that rawness out of it. Let that stay there. And let's just give this a good mix. That's a good 2 minutes. So now let's incorporate now that tomato paste in there. Here is a little sprinkle of that cumin powder. Let me just wake it up in the heat. Now in goes some red wine. There you go. Give that a good mix. Not too much red wine went in there. You could add as much as you like. You can use broth, water, or whatever you wish to add. I'm using just plain water, and I just want to cook this for 3 minutes. Let's take a look. That's a good 3 minutes on medium low. So now let's add our carrots. If you want to add carrots only, that's fine. If you want to eat peas only, that's fine. You want to add both, just like me, go ahead. Now this is a point where you're going to check and adjust for salt and your flavorings. Now let this get a good 5 minutes cook. So let's take a look inside now. Okay, this looks marvelous. And in here I drop one of my green herb seasoning. You all know what is that. So we're going to give that a good mix and lots of great flavoring. So the heat is on very low. So what I want to do, I want to add some cornstarch. The cornstarch will thicken it up really nicely. So when you cut in, your meat won't be rolling all over. It will be together. So this is all done. Let's turn that heat off and just incorporate everything together. And now you're going to check for your flavors. So let's prepare that potato, give it a good scrub. I like to wash it under the pipe, the running water, give it a good scrub, get all the sand out of it. Now that's all clean and nice. Let's take that knife and I'm going to make a score. We're going to score it all around. So when you bake, when you ready to peel, it makes it very easy. Plus it exposes the potato because I want to add my flavorings to it. So in my pot, I'm going to add it in there. I want to put some salt and some sugar. And this is going to get into that potato. That's why I score it. So now that it's all done, look how easy it is to pull apart. You see right where you score the potato? Easy, quick and easy to do it. So now I want to make this very soft. If you don't grate it with your hand grater, you can use your rice strainer and there you go. Very soft and smooth. I don't like mashing it. So here you go. Let's add our garlic powder, salt and chives and some fresh cracked black pepper. Let me give that a good mix in there. Now my cream cheese and my egg yolk and my butter. Now this is not hot. It's pretty much warm now, the potato that is. So we have to really mix this in so it will get into it and melt nicely. And now goes my cheese. I like to add my cheddar cheese and some warm milk now and get that potato all smooth and nice. You can add taste now and flavor to it. Now in my butter dish, let's add all that cooked filling. There you go, nice. Spread it out evenly. Add that cheddar cheese and we're going to add some Parmesan cheese. Now we're going to add our mixture, that potato or aloo. Shepherd's pie put it all nicely, seal the holes, because all the ends, we don't want that to bubble and come above in the pie. But you will see when we bake what I'm talking about. Take your fork and just make some marks, and it's going to help the cheese to kind of settle into the potato. In goes the sharp and that Parmesan cheese. We're going to put it into our oven and convect bake for like 375 for like 45 minutes, 45 minutes. There you go. It's 375, 30 minutes. So in goes that. Okay, foodies, so it's that time now. This is all cool and nice. So I want to cut into this shepherd's pie here. You see, when it's cool, everything is going to stay together. Your cheese, everything will be nice. Your meat will not be running all over the place. And your peas and carrots, you know what I'm talking about. So just cut it the size you want, and I want you to loosen up the sides, just as I'm doing here with my knife. So everybody's all neat and beautiful, and you feeling that looseness there already. Yes, I could feel it. So let's just back it up a little bit. Let me get my plate right here for you. And I want to put a little presentation on that plate. So let's put a little tomato there. And here's a little cucumber. 1-2 pieces of cucumber. That's about just enough. Now let's just dip into that baby. There you go. Look at that. All that lovely meat. Simple and easy do it. Look at that. Really beautiful. And not too much oil running all around. This is why I like that bison meat. That bison meat is a little bit tough, but it stays together and there's not too much grease in there. Lovely dish here from Jenny's Walk. Don't forget to like and share this dish, this recipe with your friends and family. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me. Jenny's Walk, always bringing great flavors to the table. Enjoy!